Hey, what's up? We are with day 9. I apologize for day 8. A little under the weather. Just wasn't adequate to be in front of you. Now, I let the weekend be yours. I really did. I just kind of wanted you to nestle in your groove because if you really given yourself to this challenge, that means you saw me on Sunday nonetheless, and or you already saw me on Monday, Wednesday, and you got your own workouts in, and just rest. Same thing still applies. Plug into your vision at least twice a day. Whatever it is, you got to plug into it. You got to tap into it. Talk about it. Say it to yourself. Read it. You know, when you feel like you're going off track, you feel like somebody putting you under the mood, touch that vision. Now, I was asked a few times, definitely more than once, definitely more than twice, by more than one person. What is the purpose of the 30-day challenge? The purpose of the 30-day challenge is this. We're trying to create a habit. Okay, for something to become habitual, you have to do it for 3 months. For something to become a habit, you got to do it for 21 days. For something to be committed to memory, you have to do it 12 times in a row successfully. For something just to be a part of you, for you to know something, you got to do it 8 times in a row. You got to do it 8 times. So, with that being said, we're trying to create a habit. And that way you understand the habit and hopefully you carry on the habit because most people can sustain momentum for up to 3 months, which can make something habitual and it becomes just a natural way of life and not just an event. Okay? So this is definitely something that can be long term if you use it the way it's intended. If not, I can help you with that. If you're having concerns, questions, comments, smart lip remarks, or if it doesn't make sense to you, let's talk face to face because we can see each other. Okay? Now here, with that being said, I did run those 5 miles on Saturday. I will be doing that every Saturday. Okay, at Nolan Trail. Doesn't matter what the weather is unless it's like really, 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 really raining. Then I won't do it. Like if the ground is not safe to run on, that's when I'm not going to run. Or I'm like out of town or something like that. But other than that, I'll be doing it every Saturday. You can Facebook me, email me, call me, doesn't matter, okay? So if you ever got a concern whether I'm going out there or not, just call me. And push come to shove, if it's inclement weather, I'm more likely probably trying to do brunch or something or go get a cup of coffee, sit down, talk, laugh, whatever. But definitely go get those 5 miles in. You can run, you can walk, you can jog, you can keep up with me. Doesn't matter. But if we start together, I'm going to make sure you finish. So can't say we're going to finish together, but I will be there till you finish. And if you take too long, I'll come find you. All right, now here we go. I think it's time to get into this message. Look, right now you are finished with step 1. Step 1 was week 1. Okay. Now, you really got to show your commitment by fully giving into yourself for step 2. Because what happens is this: when you start on something, you take step 1. The other foot is still stuck in your old ways. Okay, so that gives you permission to come back because I don't know if I can really do this. I don't know if I really want to do this. Now you really got to commit and pick up that foot and take that step. And I say take the step. Don't just pick the foot up. Because what happens if you pick the foot up, when you try to put it back down, you can't put it back down to where it was. In other words, once you decide to make a change to go in a different direction, you can no longer go back to where you were. You can try, but it won't be the same. But you definitely can try. You are permitted to attempt to, but why would you want to go back? The whole reason you start on the path of change is to get results. The question is, what type of results do you want? I talk about all the time in class, bad form gets bad results. Why would you ever want bad results? So push yourself to the best you can. And I've been told that I push people. That's what I've been told. This conversation came up over the weekend as well. I'm a pusher. I don't push you. Okay? I demand more of you. The secret is out. Your body can only do what your mind tells it to do. So I can't literally make you do anything. Okay, but I definitely want you to give your best. You know, it's hard to say that you don't have it in you when you're still putting out more, especially in insanity class. In an insanity class, literally, you should not be able to talk. If you're at the insanity level, you shouldn't be able to talk. Is when I say take 30 seconds, really you're making decisions on like, do I really want to grab some water or wipe some sweat or breathe? If you ever see me in class, I always choose to breathe because I'm talking the whole entire time, which is super abnormal, but God bless me, thank you. But in class, you got to be so engaged that you need somebody close to you to keep you motivated. I did insanity by myself. It is not fun. I also been through life and some harsh moments by myself. It's not fun. It's not fun when you're trying to change something and you get a little weary or you get a little worried or you feel like something's coming against you and you're by yourself. It's not fun. Accountability is great and is even better when someone is there. Okay? I'm there to help you get the most out of your workout. If I'm doing high knees, because when you do high knees, you have to use your abs. Not just engage them, to flex them, to work them. You have to use them to get your knee above your waist. And if I'm doing a high knee sprint like this, woo, look how fast my hands is. Woo. If I'm doing a high knee sprint like this and you're doing like some kind of whatever and you're not pumping your arms, your knees not coming up, I'm going to come up to you and tell you to stop and march. Why would I want you to do that? You're on the verge of hurting yourself. Let's be real here. Not just to say that you can hurt yourself running in place like that, but it can be any exercise. It's all right that you try to keep up with me, and if not me, you try to keep up with somebody in the class, or you trying to perform how you used to perform. No. Okay? Perform at your level and perform the best you can. And that goes for your 30-minute workouts. You got to engage your 30-minute workouts like, okay, I got to maximize this. Boom. Remember, you don't rest longer than a minute in between, 45 seconds, because it takes 15 seconds to get back to the ready position. 2 minutes if there's a large muscle groups, especially the quads and the glutes. And if you're doing the chest as well, those are the three primary areas that you do heavy weight, and you'll take that 2-minute break. If you follow that system, you will bust a sweat when you work out, believe it or not. So make sure you warm up, do some kind of a treadmill, some kind of bike. Don't do the sit down bike. Do the upright bike. That has the best results in any fitness center across the nation. The elliptical is good too if you use it right. Remember, it was created for people with injuries, so it's a low impact machine. So you gotta make sure you use it right, okay? Especially unless you have a physical inability. Now, with that being said, you do that warm up, you do a stretch, you engage the body, you take it up, and afterwards, be sure you stretch. If you do a cool down, great. You don't do a cool down, on you. But at the most, stretch. Okay, you have to stretch. Just like if you do anything else, you got prep, you got closure. That's prep and closure. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, week 1 should have been something interesting for you. It should have been something just confirming that you're heading down the right path. It should feel good. You should feel like, okay, maybe I really can do this. Or you probably feel like, do I really want to continue to commit to my change? You see, it's two different things going on here. You got change and you have the challenge. Now, you commit to change, then that says you're not coming to my class twice a week. But that is saying that you are engaged in some sort of workout. But if you're committed to the challenge where I give the incentive, you are coming to my class. And when you come to my class, above all else, take yourself to the max, okay? Max out. And that's where I want you to be. You should feel like, okay, the first week went through, maybe I really didn't go all the way out. Maybe I really didn't commit to my vision. Maybe I really didn't commit to changing myself. Maybe I really didn't commit to going the extra mile. Step 2, the commitment phase, is where you commit to do that. You could by doing better than you did the last time. Okay, first step, okay, I didn't step out as far as I wanted to, or I overstepped myself. This step is going to be at the right at the right distance, the right impact. I'm going to step the right way this time. So step 2 is very important. Please stay engaged. Please stay on board. And remember, max out. Now, real quick, and close this up. Max out, when I say max out in class, here's what max out means. We do every move 3 times except for power moves and abs. And we do every move in abs for a minute, every power move for a minute. Okay? Now, so that way we go through 3 times every single time. Here's what you got to do. If we're doing push-ups and you really can't do any more push-ups, hold it. Hold the plank. It engages the muscles. All right? Now, if you're trying to lose weight here, that means you got to keep going fast as you can. Then you take that break, come back fast. Take that break, come back fast. Never take a long break, especially in my class. Never take a long break, and then you come back to me and say, hey, I'm not losing weight. Okay, all right? That just don't go hand in hand. Then you got the other part, which is this. You're trying to lose inches. You got to hold true to form. But you got to push and then hold the form. Okay? The person losing weight, go fast, breathe. Fast, breathe. Fast, breathe. The person that's trying to lose inches, fast, max, hold. You follow? You got to hold the position to engage the muscles, to continue to engage the heart, what helps you burn calories, helps you burn fat, helps you burn those inches. Now, if you're trying to do both, then you got to stay consistent, okay? And stay progressive in the Insanity workouts, stay progressive in your workouts. And when we go run, stay progressive, all right? Remember, the change occurs first in the mind. It has to occur there first. It doesn't, think about it. Let's take a piece of paper. If you know what you want to draw, then it's easier to draw, right? Now, let's say you don't know what to draw. You just start scribbling lines. Even when you're done, guess what you got to do? You got to fall back and look at it, and then you see your photo, right? So either way it goes, everything you do starts and ends in the mind, all right? So make sure you see your vision before and after you work out, whatever you're working towards. Touch on it. And when you come to class, just bring your energy, okay? I want the class to feel so good that people forget who they're even there for. All right, so from now to then, remember, it's about owning your life. Hey, because there is a better way. And I'm Fred G. Go live. See you tomorrow.